Hi everyone, this is Heidi, and this week I thought we could talk about dandelion because the dandelions have all started blooming this past week in our neighborhood, anyways. And so the dandelions are they are often thought of as a weed when they grow in your lawn or in your garden, but they are actually the entire plant is edible and medicinal. So they're a really important plant to get to know. The dandelion isn't originally from North America. It's from Europe, and there's a story that there was a gardener from England who really missed the beautiful, bright, yellow, sunny flowers, and so he brought the seeds over to plant here. And it's a different environment here than in England for sure, and so the dandelions were much more prolific here than they were there. But they have this amazing function of, if you've ever dug up a dandelion, you know that it has this deep taproot. It's called when it grows sort of like a carrot. So it's like a deep white taproot, like a skinny carrot, and that grows deep into the soil, and it has this ability to bring up all the nutrients and minerals that are deep in the earth and bring them up and deposit them on the topsoil. So it can help restore soil that has been eroded or is compacted, that kind of thing. So it's a really helpful plant too. And let's see, so the medicine of it, I actually have a recipe for dandelion fritters below the video. So you can fry up some fritters with the flowers themselves. And let's see, the stem, the milky sap inside the stem is good for skin disorders. And the leaves are bitter greens. So in the springtime, after a long cold winter, oftentimes we've been eating a lot of heavy, fatty foods. And so the bitter greens in the spring are really helpful for your digestion, and it can kind of get your system moving again. So they can be eaten in a salad, or they can be cooked up like spinach. And then the root itself is medicinal too. You can dry the root and make it into a tea it's almost like coffee. And that's good for your digestion too. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, helpful ally plant. And it's also really good for the bees. So when the bees are kind of waking up from their winter slumber, they're really hungry, and dandelion happens to be one of the very first things to bloom in the spring. And so when they start blooming, we don't pick those first ones. We let them grow because we let the hungry bees have their fill. And when there starts to be an abundance of dandelions, that's when we start to harvest them. So I hope you guys can find some dandelions in your neighborhood. I look forward to hearing how it goes. Have fun.